Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to more Borderlands 2. Previously, we completed the quest in the fridge, I believe, and then made a weapon guide. The only one we didn't finish was Bandit Slaughter because I'm too underleveled for that. We're going to turn to these quests. And this episode, I think I did say at the end of the last episode we were going to go to the dust. I believe we did, yes, so we're going to go here.
I won 2 prizes in Moxie's Underdome. Chest full of loot and Moxie herself. I lost the second prize to Jack. The first to a thief named Carson. I don't care if I never see those guns again. If you want, just find Carson in the dust.
Yeah, a little bit of world building from Borderlands 1. Heck, I think I shown this. I think I shown in Borderlands 1 the Moxie Underdome with Mordecai, so it kind of suits. But basically, yeah, Mordecai did win the Underdome back in Borderlands 1 and obtained 2 prizes.
And now they're celebrating with a round of psycho headphones. Steal their balls and burn their necks.
Alright, we'll make our way over to where we need to go eventually.
Thanks for coming out to see me. Got a fun little project for you. How do you feel about that? The Hodunks and the Zephyrs have been having a half-assed feud for years, and I've been thinking the world might be a teensy-weensy bit better if all of them were dead. Or at least one of them. Grab those explosives and the clan emblems. The emblems are back in the junkyard. Here's my plan. You go to Hodunk territory, do that thing you do, by which I mean shoot lots of people and look damn good doing it, and leave the Zephyr emblem as a calling card. Then you head to Zephyr territory in the Highlands and do the same thing with the Hodunk emblem. Sound good? Explosives alone won't do it. We'll need each clan's family in. Check my junk, y'all. I'm pretty sure I got some old emblems lying around somewhere.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a, well, pretty good quest. I like it. But we're gonna. This quest is gonna take a while, so we're gonna focus on that at a different point.
Zephyrs chose a clover as their emblem for good luck, which would be pretty damn ironic once we're done with them.
Instead, we are going to do 2 close for missiles. Positive self-image is what I want to do. And go back to Mordecai.
Those hood ornaments the Hodunks made me. I think they're trying to mock me or something. But that design is badass. Could you scrap some of their cars and bring me a few of those ornaments?
Yeah, Ellie now has another. She has another quest. She gives this quest as positive self-image after you get the technical. Clan Wars is a bit later. It's like once Sanctuary's in the sky, I believe. But honestly, we already trained for this mission. It's the exact same as getting the Bandit Technical Pass. Just destroy any Bandit Technicals you find.
Now grab the ornament.
And you can just drive over the ornaments and you'll get them.
Told me if I slim down, men would pay me more mind. Shows what she knows. I got these boys bending over backwards just to get my attention, and I didn't have to do nothing.
Now, a second car should spawn. There we go. Hold up though. Buzzard. Buzzard. Yeah, just take them out like that. Buzzards can be annoying in this mission, especially on the higher difficulties. Yep, second Ellie statue. Now only 2 cars will spawn, so you gotta go to the other areas to get more.
For a while, but Moxie kept hassling me about working for her, putting on makeup, losing weight. I just got sick of her nagging and came out here to make it on my own. That, and I was worried Scooter might have a crush on me.
What?
Scooter, that's your sister! Jesus! Yeah, once you kill that car, a second one should just pop out of here. But the game is just being weird about it. Yeah, see? They usually spawn instantly. Basically, find where the cars are spawned from, take out the first one and go to the spawn point, and you should be fine. Did I did show the secret buildings.
And would you
I can show the one there that has a vendor in it.
an eagle soaring through the midnight sky? Only the eagle's like 300 pounds with a kick-ass wreck.
And next car spawn is over there, so just thing. Chuck a barrel at it. Now it probably is faster to kill these with the light one, but the light one will also break in 2 shots, so don't want to think. Do not want to chance it.
You got enough ornaments. Come back and help me put 'em up.
Because if a car rams into you, you will take damage. But if you're in fight for your life, you can just get one over while in fight for your life and just die. And that is how Technicals want to take you out. God, that's loud. But yeah, if you go into fight for your life, basically the Technicals are just going to try and one over you. Or they'll move around, they'll try and line up for you, and then they'll one over you. So have a really good way to get back up. Before you pause and stuff, I'm just going to go with 2 closer missiles. What I want to do is ramp at the buzzard camp. You may ask, where's the buzzard camp? It's up here.
Get the hell away from our caravan, people. We're carrying very valuable stuff for Papa Hodunk, and I ain't getting robbed again.
Now we just grab some gasoline and some volleyballs. You can also shoot down a buzzard palace, but they haven't spawned in by the looks of it, so great.
You don't have time to think about it. If you think, you're dead.
Murderers. Yeah, but there will be a bunch of bandits around here. They should be fine enough to kill. We are probably over leveled for this. But I didn't want to do a bunch of story missions, and side missions, because I don't know what the times on the episodes would be. Hence why I am just doing it this way. Get a bunch of quests unlocked and just do them all in one sort of big marathon. I was thinking of clearing the entire campaign and doing the side quests, but I won't be able to get the love hump of them. So I want to at least get Overlook opened up so I could get the love thump and all that first. I just figured that'd be better. And there is me throwing Zero into a wall. Well, I'm throwing Zero into a wall, throwing Deception into a wall. I found out about a couple glitches that can happen with Zero, which I might showcase at another point. Because one in particular is kind of cool, I might try. But it involves Blue Tree a little. Well, it involves Blue Tree, particularly a skill I haven't used.
Almost got everything. Don't bug out now.
Let's go down here, and it is part of a quest here. I will show what that's for in a little bit.
Now douse their volleyball net with fuel and nail those sons of bitches.
This is actually for the good, bad, and the Mordecai.
Where's the chest, Carson?
What was that noise? It sounded like some Hyperion screw trying to pump me for info. Didn't it sound like that, brother?
Sure did, brother. Why don't you? Mavis, no.
Kettle's after the treasure, too? Crap. These Hyperion goons more bent than a boomerang. He probably took Carson to the Hyperion friendship trial.
Yeah, now I have to free Carson from prison, which we will do in a bit. We'll get these other quests done first. Because I think we're almost done with the entire Ellie quest line. She doesn't get too many quests. Now here's a fun glitch you can do though. Look straight up. And if you're perfectly parallel under an enemy, if the buzzer would let me get perfectly parallel under them, which you just won't, because funsies. Might actually be from above now that I think about it. Okay, hold up. I need to take out these buzzard pilots. It might be when you're perfectly above them. I could be wrong about that. There we go. Get that sorted. That's just annoying. Basically, if you are perfectly above someone, so like if someone's right below me right now and I jumped and it's just started firing, I would actually be able to hit them from super high up. There's no place I can show it, so we'll try that. 2 closer missiles. Go down to the net.
Because they thought I was just some chump. But you're gonna show them. You're gonna show them I am dangerous.
And just have a fire weapon ready.
Their towers.
Otherwise you're just gonna faint. You're gonna be walking around here for a little bit waiting for something else to set these on fire. Yeah. Yeah, he's a shirtless man. And despite the fact they're not wearing shirts, they're not too squishy. They actually take quite a good bit of damage. We're gonna go over here and get this tactical. We could teleport ours, but ours is back up there, so just spawn a new one. On.
Ornaments all around the garage. This place is gonna look badass once they're up.
I mean, it should do. By Borderlands 3, you never see this garage again, you never see these statues. What we'll do is we'll put these statues up first. This is Ellie's dialogue, because this is quite... I like Ellie's dialogue during this quest.
People are gonna see that when they come in and be like, yeah, that's looking sweet as hell. That one's my favorite.
I love that line. That was my favourite.
Hot.
And the last one goes right over here.
That one's looking good. Explosions, theft, and interior design. Hell of a day.
Yeah, it is a unique relic. If I remember correctly. No. This is the Afterburner. It is the only relic that is guaranteed. Well, actually, it's the only vehicle relic in the game, I believe. Which, fine. Makes your vehicle just fine. Have a better overall boost. Am I going to use it? No. You don't really need it unless you think the vehicles are too slow.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Oh no, we don't need that. We need to get the car. And we're going to, not the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, the Good, the Bad, and Mordecai, jeez. We're going to the French Gulag, which you never went to before. Because that good. What do you mean by that good? Well, I mean just normal mode, to be honest. The French Gulag is over here, and I said earlier in the Let's Play that if you didn't save Roland in time from the constructor that takes him at the Bloodshot Stronghold, Roland won't be taken all the way over here, and you have to go to the dust. So if you're too slow, this is where you have to go. That rhymed. Oh god, it rhymed. I need to sell some stuff. Sell that. We showed off pretty well. Guess I'll the Afterburner. I will sell stockpile relic, I think. We'll sell that. We're gonna keep that equipped. I'm keeping a Ball Hunter relic. I'm mostly using that for the thing. For the weapon, guys, because there's an extra 5% chance. That's why I have been getting lucky with some other stuff like this Howl I'm holding. I probably got that because of the thing. But I don't want, like, thing, the cradle took so long with 5%. It took like nearly 30 farms, so I ain't gonna complain about it. You can choose to play with or without it. But me personally, I would just prefer to use this. Yeah, Friendship Gulag, I think we go here maybe one more time for a side quest. I could be dead wrong about it. We're gonna grab this echo and open up this chest as well. See if there's something cool.
I'm your pal.
do something, but you never know.
Now where's that chest?
Really?
So when do we bust out of here? Carson's dead? No surprises there. I've heard of that Mowgli guy. Small-time bandit. Dangerous. Watch yourself.
Yeah, we'll just get out of here. But yeah, French Gulag, just a heavily infested area that you'll probably go down in at least once. If you were to try and save volunteer, it's a little bit, well, it's different. Basically where that chest I opened all the way over there was, that's where the constructor would have spawned, so it could be tougher. But you're not timed to save Roland, so if you do fail saving Roland, you just come back here. And it's a cool way to discover this area, in all honesty. I think canonically, the Vault Hunters probably had to save Roland in the Friendship Gulag. Because otherwise there's no reason for the Gulag to exist other than the good, the bad, and Mordecai. So I like to think that canonically the Vault Hunters struggled against Constructor, even if there were 6 of them. I think it's just one of those things it's fun to think about. Now, the objective is over here. We can actually get up there right now. Basically, hold up. Rude. You can jump up on this rock and make your way all the way over to the objective. Do I recommend it? Kinda not. There's 2 things that can happen. Well, there's multiple things that can happen in this area. I want to check the first. Now, we did talk about chubby wax before. So, in order to talk about chubbies, or tubbies as they're called in the highest difficulty of the game, they are a variant of just chunky enemies. They have a higher chance of dropping some really good loot, including legendaries, and in the higher difficulty they can drop something else which I'll cover. But only once we clear the campaign. This area is really good for farming chubbies. Because basically if it's an animal, it can be chubby. That's sort of way to look at it. You can get chubby psychos in that. Like spider ants, for example, wax, skags. They can all be chubbies. Usually if it's an elemental version of an enemy, they will have a higher chance of being chubby. The next thing I wanted to talk about in the dust is a unique enemy that can spawn here. It's pretty rare, so I'll talk about it once we end this episode. I'll make a weapon guide for it and what we can get from here. But the great thing you should check is this one. There's a box. I have a standoff with Gallo Mobley. They will fight each other. My recommendation: kill Gallo first. Then come on, I got first try really. Well, let's talk about this first. The good, the bad, and Mordecai gives us marks his endowment. It is a relic which relics were in Borderlands once, and Mordecai just never used this. But it's an XP relic. Actually, no, relics were in Borderlands one, I think. But we also got the... Oh my god, a shock. We got the Rook. I'm gonna have to talk about that later, because that's better off being covered in a weapon guide, I think. So let me just check the recording time real quick. We're 19 minutes. It would technically be a shorter episode. But it is better to end the episode now and then make a weapon guide. Yeah, so next time, actually no, before I end the episode, maxing down at 4.6 XP gained from combat. It's pretty good relic, and Gale and Mobley are actually worth a lot of XP, so I might equip that while farming for the weapon guide. As well as showing something else that could spawn in here. So, yeah, I'll probably equip that. The next episode, I will be going over a weapon guide for the Rework and the Lida. But in terms of story, we will be starting Clan War. I will see you guys then.